Brazil, in Rio. That
and someone actually came up to me and said, "Do you realize you're having an exhibition as the place where you want to have it?"
And well, then we said in 3 weeks.
And
But so just to back up for a second, so all this work up here is focused again downtown in this vacant fabric. And so we decided to call this show Feito Pro Rio. You can see the post, you can get a postcard up here. It means made for Rio. The question was, what can we make for Rio coming from the outside? This was coming from the outside. And what we could deliver was this, what we could make is a cloud of questions, a cloud of spatial questions to spark another round of conversation.
And in some respects, the idea of the imagination lessons came back to the forefront because we decided to have these cloud of questions be specifically doing very thin and long lots that are typical of the downtown fabric. So in a way, these were the new receptacles for the same kind of approach, very fast and many iterations. And those are the axonometrics you see in this one.
So we have all the axonometrics. This is only about half of the models. All these kind of atmospheric drawings over here. Again, conceived of, produced, delivered, and installed in 3 weeks. And we're getting used to carrying hockey bags on and everything, so it's easy. But that, again, so this is MAM, the Museum of Modern Art. Oops. This is where it gets finicky. I better stop doing that. We resurrected the orange wreath that we made, just to use it in a different way. And again, this time it was, yet again, it was a very well-rounded mix of people, and provided a lot of fuel, not only for the next phase, but a lot of friends came for the Brazil week last week, and yeah, that's
one of the we've always thought one of the very important things about this kind of initiative is to have students be able to interact with people and be able to show their work outside of academia and through all kinds of channels. So very kind of defined projects as well as more atmospheric projects, just making your work accessible to people.
Yeah, not only making it accessible to people, but just putting it all out there as a kind of net to grab other ideas and to kind of digest afterwards. And so then the idea as it relates to the next phase was, how do we then digest all of that and then work specifically on a square in the middle of this fabric that we're focusing on in 4 weeks. So another rapid round. This time the students were teamed up in teams of 4. Again, based on their work, based on how the semester went, they were just thrown into these new teams. We came back to Rio, and the work at the very end of the room over there was 9 drawings, or little snapshots of their final projects that came out of this. But we had the idea of imagination vessels carried us through the whole semester. That not only are these pieces, or these constructs, meant to absorb your kind of, or meant to prompt your daydream by engaging the space, but that the whole notion of prompting this exchange through that kind of mechanism was played out in every phase. So then the way we put it was even the exhibition in Rio was also in itself a vessel for this type of activity.